anybody born after a certain year will never, ever be able to buy cigarettes.
So, no, they're trying, but here they're going to have an adverse effect, dude. Smoking is going to be cool as fuck in New Zealand is what's going to happen.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, how are you going to know who the bad kids are?
Oh, you'll know. Dude,
yeah, you'll know.
Think about it. You're going to be at 25, and they'll be like, oh, he's naughty. Who is him? Hey, what's going on, flunkies? Welcome back. It's a brand new week. We're one step closer to our yearly hiatus in which we give you...
Where we phone it the fuck
oh,
in,
yeah.
bro.
If you've been listening this whole year, you get to listen again.
Yeah. Well, you get to be reminded of great bits. Let's be honest, dude. I'm not to brag a little bit, but we got a lot of great bits that we do. You know, we just bring out the best of them again that you forgot about.
Yeah.
Just make 52 weeks in a year.
We'll just make it a giant infomercial to just be all our business ideas that we've had over the last year.
Exactly. It's all the cokehead business ideas we have on this podcast.
Yeah.
That's honestly what we should, one of these years, that's what we'll do for the end of the year episode is we'll just go through the entire archive of our show and grab every business idea. That'll be a 4-hour podcast.
It'll be long. Yeah. Yeah. There'll be some definite crossovers.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be like, it's just from every episode, and then it just turns out it's like, wow, they repeat a lot of the same business ideas.
Oof. We really like this one.
We really liked it. We keep coming back to the well, so there must be something to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I forget. Oh, man, I forgot about the yearly episode that we have to do for that. Whew. It's going to be some work. Actually, it's not as much work as it used to be, I feel like.
No,
but
it's really not.
No, yeah. So, but yeah, you guys get to listen to that, the best of, while we're getting drunk or filling the year with Mary, you know what it is?
I mean,
Mary,
one time, eventually we'll put up polls or something when we when it gets even bigger and we have more interaction. You can put up polls so we could do less work.
Yeah, we put up polls and then we can get girls to strip on them. Then we're just a digital strip club. That's what we should turn. Here's a business idea for you. Pun and game, the digital strip club.
Throw coins at the pole you like most.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't do it on Twitch anymore, so why not make our website that?
Wait,
we get some cool clientele.
You could do that on Twitch?
You used to be able, well, like, you can't now, but like people used to like pole dance and stuff. Like you wouldn't do like completely naked, but they could wear lingerie and stuff. And
oh yeah, I remember hearing something about like hot tub streamers.
Hot tub streamers. What is it? Mukbang. You know, where you just fucking shovel food in your mouth. You never seen a mukbang video?
No.
Oh, dude, it's just hilarious because somehow it's sexual, but I don't understand. Okay, this is gonna sound horrible, but this is true. I think it's like a fetish in like a lot of like Asian countries because I think of food scarcity. So they're just like watching porn, like this, like people just eat gross amounts of food.
Oh, I thought you meant like they're sucking a kielbasa sausage like it's a candy cane.
Well, they do that too. Yeah, I think somebody got like when Twitch early on started banning like weird sexual content. I think somebody got banned for eating a banana.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I remember hearing a story about that. That was like 4 or 5 years
ago. Was it a guy and they had to pull him aside and be like, look, we're going to ban this video. Yeah. You can't eat in front of other people a banana if you're a dude. You have to chop it up. Yeah,
you can't do that. And also, you quit holding fucking oranges underneath the banana as you eat it.
I know you're going to get those, like, what are those cuties next, but you need to wait.
Yeah. Yeah, your phallic dick that you're trying to make looks like it has giant balls that have cancer, okay? Don't be doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Twitch has Munchausen syndrome. I think you have cancer.
I'm pretty sure you have cancer.
Go get that checked out.
Yeah. It is a wild time when Twitch first came out, dude. They were doing that shit all the time.
Almost like YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube was way cooler.
Oh yeah,
we've talked about.
Yeah, we've already talked about it a ton.
Yeah, I know, dude. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera very well, but I fucked up my finger today at work.
Oh
I
yeah.
dropped a fucking log on my finger. So like we have a chipper and it has like a metal base
Okay.
that you put the branch on and then slide it into the part that grinds it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I dragged a full tree. It's a smaller one, but like a full tree over, and went to set it on top of that, and I just pinched my fucking hand in between this. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see how fucking purple that son of a bitch is.
Is it wrong? I'm disappointed because my mind immediately went to Ronnie Lott, and I was like, "You cut your finger off?"
Yeah, you thought I was just gonna be walking around like, dude, check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
We would not be doing the podcast today.
Oh,
Or
okay.
I would be just be like, oh, yeah, I got a fucking podcast. Imagine me at the hospital like, Doc, you got to get me out of here. I got a podcast.
Well, we could either take it off or you guys stay here. Take it off. Got a show.
Take it off, Doc. It'll be funnier. I'll do it for the bit.
Hey, can you give me like something I could put that rest of my finger in a necklace so I could wear it?
I feel like, yeah, I mean, if you had to lose one of your fingers on your hand,
Pinky.
losing the middle finger would be the I would think would be the one that sucks the most.
Oh yeah, it's the most versatile.
Yeah, you can do everything. You can point, you can click, you can flip people off. Yeah, losing the pinky is definitely the one to go with. Because you can still, like, grip everything still.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I call everybody out I see point with their middle finger about flip. I'm like, you're flipping me off. What are you doing?
Jake used to do that. Jake still does that.
I got kicked. Oh, dude. Prime example. Back in high school, I remember being kicked out of class. Had to have a parent come and apologize for me accusing him of flipping me off, telling me to sit somewhere.
Oh, wow.
Like,
really?
I was not allowed back in his class until parents showed up.
Damn.
So I was out of his class for a week and a half.
That rules because you just didn't tell anybody. You were just like, I'm not going to go to that class.
Yeah, it was pretty rad, dude.
It was pretty sweet. Just went behind the wood shop and smoked cigarettes all day. You know how it goes.
Dude, oh, man. That was the time where, you say that. It's funny. I was picking out cigarettes out of those little butt bins when people put half of them in there.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Oh, yeah. It was nasty.
You were fucking horrible.
I was a
person.
deviant with those, man.
Dude,
and they had to be
fucking-
from like a late 70s person because there's just lipstick all over one of them, I remember.
I fucking remember, like, you smoke enough cigarettes like I have in my time and stuff, and I've been outside smoking, and you see, like, where people put out their butts and they're, like, half-smoked ones,
Yeah.
and I've sat there and thought about that, like, going, there are people who come over here and grab that and smoke that.
I've
And I'm
done
like,
it
those
before.
people are disgusting. Yeah, you're a gross
I
fucking
did it
individual.
twice. I know exactly the 2 times.
Man, you must have been fiending.
Yeah, it was bad.
Were you just, like, ready to choke a bitch or something?
I was just like, I forget the exact circumstance, but I remember one was outside of the Godfather's pizza joint.
Oh, man. You were smoking a mob cigarette.
Yeah,
a mob
dude.
pizza cigarette, right, dude?
You're gonna love a fucking pizza.
You're gonna love our used cigarettes, I guarantee it.
Yeah, I did that until, you meet the right connections and you're like sitting there telling your friends, go get these, So
Yeah.
the fun fact, speaking of Godfather, that's the place where we traded I didn't even fucking work there. I just hung around because my friends worked there and played Big Buck Hunter for free
Oh, yeah, of
constantly.
course.
And
Hell
now
yeah.
I think that's the closest I ever came to being God damn it. Not Bill and Ted. What's dudes off Clerks? Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob.
It's close as I was. I always hang around fucking Godfathers to do that. But we ended up trading 2 large pizzas for like 16 McDonald's fucking hamburgers and 2 bags of fries. And when I say bags, I mean like the to-go bag. Just
Hell
filled.
yeah, dude. That rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens all the time when you work at those fast food places. That becomes currency. You're just like, you guys sick of eating pizza? We're sick of eating burgers and fries. You want to trade?
Yeah, it's exactly how it went down.
It's just the whole bartering system is still alive between those people.
Yeah, because all my friends worked at weird places like Who Hot, Burger King,
Yeah.
McDonald's, Godfathers. And it was just,
Dude, think of how many
so much-
corporations. That's probably why they quit. Like, you know how there's the whole debate now that no job is for like high school kids anymore. Like the McDonald's is all like worked by older people in their 20s. You don't see high school kids working those jobs anymore. It's because they can't trust them. Because those high school kids are just like, yeah, I'm just gonna give free shit to all my friends. You think how many millions of dollars the corporations have lost out because high school kids are just giving shit out?
yeah, but they have had their comeuppance for firing those people, because now who the fuck wants to work there right now? They're going, shit, well, we're closed Saturday now.
Yep. I guess we're gonna take a page out of the old Chick-fil-A playbook. We got no Sunday.
Yeah.
We're a Christian company now.
Oh, how funny would that be? Everybody just starts going, well, we're Christian now? Or
it's the Lord's Day.
Yeah.
You can't have a Whopper, okay?
There'll be a bunch of conversions. There'll be a bunch of Jewish companies, and they'll be like, we got to take these next 2 weeks off.
Yeah. You pull up, it's just like, la ga la giva ha.
Yeah, it's Hanukkah,
You're just
bro.
like, what the fuck?
And we're
Yeah.
celebrating Ramadan. Well, that's not until we're celebrating it now.
Hey, I'd like a bacon, egg, and cheese. McDonald's doesn't have bacon anymore. We're Jewish and Orthodox.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Fuck yeah, dude. Just finding every which way to. That'd be hilarious if that's what gets like people. Because like there's like always a huge complaint now about how you don't have the days off of like other major religious holidays.
Yeah.
If that would be funny if because just the labor shortage, they're like, no, we actually give Ramadan off now.
Yeah. You get all those like that'd be like, what is it, like the government where they just get every holiday regardless of the religion. They're the most religiously inclusive workplace ever, because they're just like, you know what? Oh, there's a holiday there. We're not working.
Well, it's pretty easy when you don't do any work to begin with.
Hey, shh. Don't blow cover, dude. don't be fucking with our federal stipend.
Yeah. Yeah, this podcast is federally funded, if you didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Spreading propaganda.
Tax-free dollars.
Yeah. You were talking about smoking, though. I wanted to bring in governments. This actually is perfect. I wanted to talk to you about this because I read this crazy story the other day.
Uh-huh.
And I'll bring it up here just so I can get the full deets again. But so New Zealand, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to like ban smoking, dude. They want this shit. They're trying to make sure it doesn't ever continue again. Right?
Okay. So you can't have a fireplace. You can't have smoked meats.
Right. And Native Americans are pissed because they can't do smoke signals anymore. They're like, how am I supposed to communicate with my people?
Yeah, exactly. I can't have my spirits anymore?
You're right. Oh, man. Hopefully I can still find it here. But they want to ban smoking. So they did this thing where they banned or they are upping the age to buy cigarettes every year.
Okay.
So literally anybody born now, I'll look it up. I can't find the specific one I was reading it off of, but I'll find it. So anybody born after a certain year will never ever be able to buy cigarettes.
So no, they're trying, but here they're gonna have an adverse effect, dude. Smoking's gonna be cool as fuck in New Zealand, is what's gonna happen.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, how are you gonna know who the bad kids are?
Oh, you'll know, dude.
Yeah, you'll know.
Think about it. You're gonna be at 25, and they'll be like, "Oh, he's naughty."
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just ripping butts out here illegally.
I was thinking about how cool it'd be eventually, dude. It's just you're gonna be like the last of the Mohicans. Like you're the last person who can buy cigarettes. You're like 109.
Mm-hmm.
But like you're now the coolest person in your family. They're like, because eventually I think then like convenience stores would stop carrying it. Like you have to order.
That's gonna be fucking so rad. In New Zealand, if you're like in the last year and you're listening to this, obligatory leather jackets. You are now the 72 Dolphins. Every year you gather and just light up, just rip butts together and just have big party and just dunk on everybody else. Be like, pussies, can't smoke.
So what it is prohibition won't happen overnight. Instead, the country will raise the legal age of smoking each year so that people born after 2008 will never be allowed to puff. But here's the thing. This is what this doesn't specify. It says cigarettes. So e-cigarettes doesn't sound like they've been banned.
Oh, they just all are carrying around dab rigs.
Yeah. Dude, they just start smoking tobacco out of bongs.
Hell yeah, they're doing spliffs.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, you roll your own cigarettes.
Oh, dude, they become true cowboys.
Yeah. I mean, well, I want to know. Yeah, they just they rolling their own cow. They all have yellow fingertips.
Yeah.
New Zealand announced playing this week. The first to ban tobacco. So maybe they're trying to like actually get rid of all tobacco. Because maybe then you can't even roll it. Okay. The Netherlands, I guess, is also banning tobacco in supermarkets by 2024.
Huh.
Jesus, man, they're just like taking all the fun out. How you? They just don't want anybody to have fun anymore.
I guess not, man. Like, what are they gonna do? So, what about cigars?
I don't know, dude. I'm guessing they just don't like. They're just. It's gonna be completely gone. Like they're just trying to get rid of, ban all.
The
of
cigarettes or
tobacco.
the island? Because New Zealand's probably gonna go underwater.
New Zealand is. New Zealand's going first.
Yeah. We banned cigarettes because our island's gone.
I want to know if this affects like immigration at all. If like people start leaving countries because they're like, I want to fucking smoke. Like fuck this shit. This is like totalitarian. You can't tell me what to fucking do.
You think Singapore's interested in occupying a new country?
Yeah.
They're like, hey man, we're a city, but we could be a part of our own country.
Right, exactly. Dude, I'm telling you, like, could you imagine trying to pass this in like China or Asia?
Never
Or
happened.
any like dude, they smoke like chimneys over there. There's no way. I think if the Chinese government, the dictatorship said we're going to ban cigarettes, that's what would cause the revolution of the people to finally overthrow the government. The lack of nicotine would piss them off.
Yeah.
They'd overthrow the government.
That would be interesting because that's the one. Those like China's, just the Middle East in general,
Yeah.
and like Asia. I see so many older people still smoking, to the point where it makes you question it and go, is, smoking really bad for you? Because they're living long as fuck.
Well, you don't even know how old they are. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
They hit an age, and all of a sudden they just turn into that.
Oh, and it's just a hard switch?
It's
Okay.
just a hard switch, dude. They just wake up one morning like, shit, I'm old. I guess this is what I look like
Oh,
now.
okay, yeah.
Now I'm just Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi was only 38 in that movie.
Oh, man. Yeah, geez. Way to peel back the movie magic curtain for me. I would have never guessed.
Yeah, you don't know if he's 38 or 160. It's a toss-up, dog.
Yeah, that's like every time you watch the Olympics, you're like, they could be 8, they could be 19.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I better keep my dick in my pants.
You have so many questionable people on the gymnastics floor routines. Like, should I? I better not.
No. I don't want God to be like, what were you thinking? I don't need that on Judgment Day.
I mean, I had to skip the Russians. Those muscles are not real.
That's testosterone flowing through those. Have you seen Icarus? They were cheating.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's just I hope though, like, if you're the last person who can buy cigarettes in New Zealand by the time like that rolls around, Marlboro should give you a coffin. It's just a big old Marlboro red coffin.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would rule.
That would be. That's your what was it? That's like your 10,000th.
Yeah, the Marlboro red points.
Yeah, it's like you get your 10,000th carton, we give you a free casket.
Honestly, though, that'd be, and then they line it with cigarettes too, and then like grave robbers come and rob.
Yeah, it's only got 6 giant cigarettes in it, and you slide in between them.
Exactly, dude.
And they close it up. It's actually just a rectangle. It is a full giant pack, Willy Wonka style of Marlboro Reds.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Is the U.S. like the leading like supplier of tobacco? I would imagine so. Like,
I don't
as
know
far as
where
tobacco
any of these
companies?
companies are located, to be honest with you.
No, well, like Marlboro is an American company. I'm just like, and there's a lot of tobacco companies, obviously, in the U.S. I just figured they probably supply most of the world's tobacco.
Is Camel from in America? Because I wouldn't assume so. I mean, being as Camel's not from America.
Dude, it's all marketing. You
Did
can't
we
really-
appropriate another country's animal to be like, this seems cool?
Yeah, we did, dude. We were like, you know what's cool? Smoking cigarettes. Yeah, Camel is an American brand of cigarettes currently owned by R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company in the United States and by Japanese tobacco outside the U.S. Most Camel cigarettes contain a blend of Turkish tobacco and Virginia tobacco.
Ah, Virginia Slims.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
that'd be funny. Like, you find out Virginia Slims are just just from Turkey. Like, you just find something weird. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's my favorite type of advertising is like when you find the old school fucking cigarette ads and they're like, Virginia Slims, you smoke the Slims to stay slim.
Dude,
You're like, what the fuck?
I remember for a year straight we were smoking spirits because it was in Sports Illustrated, and for $10 you got 2 cartons. So we were going
No
around to
fucking
everybody's
way.
fucking deal and just ripping out these articles, giving to our buddy's brother, be like, order these. And so we,
Damn.
yeah.
American spirits are rough too.
Oh yeah.
Like they burn so slow, and like I guess they're better than other cigarettes because they are actually just tobacco. Like the whole, or at least that's what they claim. It's all like natural. It's like not any chemical enhanced stuff, but like they're fucking brutal to smoke. Anytime
Yeah.
I tried smoking one of those, I was like, good God.
Oh, they're they hit you just like the first time you have a menthol and you don't know it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the menthol the first time you smoke one is awful. You're just like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. Those yeah.
Yeah.
You knew menthols, man. Those are great for colds.
Yes, they are. I just don't understand though, like when you ban these kind of things, it's so weird to see other countries kind of like doing the opposite of what we're kind of doing. Well, I guess I shouldn't say we're doing the opposite. We raised the smoking age to 21.
We did?
Yeah, no, you didn't. I didn't know this until like 2 months ago. But yeah, the smoking age now is no longer 18. It's 21. They moved it up to 21.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah.
You can't buy tobacco products if you're not 18.
Well, I mean, if
Or
they're
you're
gonna
working.
do that, then lower drinking to 18. I mean, they got to be on opposite ends here.
Yeah, you can't have people lighting up and drinking
Yeah.
for the same birthday.
Because exactly, because you're going to.
Well, I think the reason why is because their logic, anyway, is the fact that, like, this is what I did. I remember when I was, like, 16 and shit, we were getting the seniors to buy us fucking, smokes, like cigars and shit like that, and chew. So you'd have them do that. And so by making the age higher, like, you don't just have, like, the seniors can do it. Like, you'd have to have somebody you knew in college. And it's not like everybody knows anybody who's 21 in college who will fucking do that for you. So I think that's the idea, but it's still fucking stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's weird because there's other states, like federally they changed that. And then there's states like Oregon who are putting in places where you can go legally do heroin. Like, it's fucking wild.
All right, man. Hey, wait, that's called an idea center. That's totally different.
That's called a hit-making center.
Yeah.
It's called the studio.
Yeah, are you in music? Are you in music? Oh, this place is for you.
Yeah. Just be like Steven Tyler and fucking inject your smack into your eyeballs and start fucking singing lyrics. That's how he fucking did it. He just had a tape recorder.
Really?
Him and what's his face? Who was the guitar player? God damn it. From Aerosmith.
Tyler Perry? No.
Tyler Perry.
It was Tyler something, right?
I don't remember. You're thinking of Steven Tyler, who's the lead singer.
Tyler Durden.
Yeah, Tyler Durden. Yeah, whoever his fucking guitarist was, like, they would get so fucking zonked out on heroin that, like, he would just play the guitar in his sleep while he was, like, zoning out on heroin and creating these riffs. And they forgot a bunch of them because they're on fucking heroin. So they bought a fucking tape recorder and just started taping themselves doing drugs. So in case they found a riff or, like, Tyler sang a fucking one line that they liked for a hook. And that's how they fucking wrote some of their songs.
Oh, damn, dude. See, the only other artist I know that used a tape recorder was Dave Grohl, because he was explaining, like, when they first started Foo Fighters, he'd hit record and he was talking about, he's like, I had no friends, so I was making my own music, and I'd play it, and I'm like, that sounds good, so he'd be, like, bopping around, and be like, all right, and then he'd add something else. He kept recording, so he'd be playing music with himself, and then he'd record another instrument on top of that. That's how he made his music at first.
Damn. And that's before, like, that was during Foo Fighters or, like...
Yeah,
cause
that was Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters after Nirvana?
Yeah, that was
or
after...
he doing it just before?
Yeah, he took a 12-gauge ticket to the Foo Fighters.
Because he wrote all of the first Foo Fighters album completely by himself.
Yeah, that's all him.
Yeah, which is wild.
Yeah, and that album's fucking great.
Oh, it's fire as hell. That's how you know you're fucking badass. Like, you just did a whole thing by yourself, and you hire out these other fucking dudes. Like, hey, I need you to play this music.
Yeah. And that's why people like Kid Rock.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, Kid Rock.
Ah, that dude.
Oh, boy.
He put out a new album, too.
A whole new album? I've heard the new song, but
I heard the new song, and I was just like, yeah, I unironically like it for some reason.
No, man, dude. You're just in that generation of people who grew up with Kid Rock. That's what it is. Because I was listening to somebody who was like, he's like, I'm not totally for it, but I kind of like the song. And I was like, oh, man, you're getting tricked.
Well, like, oh, dude, Kid Rock, that came out in middle school with Devil Without a Cause, and I remember trying to, like, confuse people. Like, yeah, he says get in the pit and try to fuck somebody. Like, this is, you know, my compulsive lying kicking in right there. And I'm just like, yeah, I got that album.
Yeah. Like, even the unedited version definitely says get in the pit and try to love someone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It never says that. And
he is the bull god, though. And that explains why he did what he did.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
And he's a pimp, according to that.
Yeah, it's so funny. That new music video is fucking hysterical. The fact that he's riding a giant middle finger that looks like a dick is hilarious.
Yeah. He's telling everybody to talk to the hand, man.
Yeah, dude, I guess. Yeah, talk to the hand, man. He was looking pretty fly. He does need to take a chill pill, though.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of middle finger.
Fuck yeah. But, yeah, that's the big story I wanted to bring to the table about smoking, man. I don't have much else.
Oh, man, that's crazy. You think here's the real reason they're wanting to ban smoking. They caught so much smoke from Australia the other year, they're done with it.
They're like, listen, everybody equivalent smoked 95 cartons of cigarettes during Australia on fire.
Yeah,
so we got to mitigate that.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've inhaled smoke fire before. This is one of the dumbest shit I've ever. I was at a bonfire one time in high school, and we were like smoking cigarettes and like this fucking wood we were burning. Now, and this is what makes it even dumber. Is like, you know, my buddy's dad was a contractor, so he'd bring home this like wood that he ripped out of like houses.
Damn,
and
it would have been such a cooler scandal if you were like, and he was a government official.
No, he was a contractor, you know, and he would bring home like wood and shit that he ripped out of houses that he was deconstructing.
Gotcha.
And that's what we'd burn. And one day we're burning this fucking wood pile, and like, you know, smoke's coming off it like crazy, like a fire does. And I was like, you think I can inhale that bonfire? And my buddies were like, oh, man, you can't do that. And I was like, yeah, I can. And I walked over and fucking inhaled bonfire and exhaled it.
Oh, dude, when I exhaled, I saw Dan Soder and Big J. It was wild.
Dude, it was the dumbest. That's the dumbest shit I ever. Like, because who knows what that wood was treated with and what.
Oh, dude,
like,
you got so many chemicals. You fucking mutated your fucking whole life.
That's probably why I never caught COVID.
Dude, oh, man, we've all smoked stupid stuff if you smoked. What was it? I was fiending so bad. You remember that kick-ass, like, miniature samurai sword letter opener I had? And it had, like, this little sheath? I smoked the sheath.
What?
Yeah, because it lit on fire and you could smoke it, so I packed it full of tobacco in the middle and smoked.
That's fucking crazy. Okay, well, use it as a pipe. That makes more sense.
But it was burning the
smoke.
It was burning the wood, though. Like, looking back, it is the dumbest thing I've. Well, it's not the dumbest, but one of the dumbest things I've ever done.
I remember being at a party one time and I watched these guys make a bong, and they were like, they made like the classic bong where you put like a socket wrench socket on like a pin, tape it, and then and then use a 2-liter bottle.
Oh,
They needed a screen catcher so that it didn't go down, you know, so it didn't go down the pinhole, or, you know, you didn't lose the weed. And they found some screen on like a window and cut like a square out of it and started smoking it. Although it wasn't a metal screen, it was plastic. So they were just straight smoking plastic.
Hell yeah, dude. Just start making that out of Trash Island.
Oh, dude, I was just looking at them like, you guys are fucking morons. I didn't stop them.
Yeah, they finished and like, hey, where'd the screen go?
Yeah. Oh, it was not good, dude.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you though, that if you did that kind of stuff, that's why you never catch COVID.
That's like the people that turn apples into bongs, and then there's always that idiot that like, apple's still good, and eats
Oh
it.
my god, what a moron those people are.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's healthy.
Yeah.
That was the first case of someone having CBD.
Yeah. It's a byproduct.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hell yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
dude.
what's going on with you, man? What's been new?
Not much, dude. It's been cold snap, so I haven't done shit.
No, it's about to get warm again this week. You
I
should
know.
Take Wednesday off and go play golf.
Yeah, no shit. All the snow's already melted. It's like, all
I feel
right.
bad for anybody who works at a golf course because normally this is the time of year you're finally getting, like, the last 2 or 3 months you haven't had to work or deal with assholes on a golf course, and they just haven't stopped this year.
Oh, yeah.
They're just dealing with dickheads out for ever right now.
Yeah, dude, everybody's showing up. Like,
And the course has got to be in shit shape.
oh, all those public courses that are still open are going to be destroyed.
Oh, next year is going to be awful. They're going to be completely
I
destroyed.
drove by one the other day when it was, what was it, almost 50? I mean, it was high 40s. And there's so many people out there. All these people out there you're just seeing in, like, hoodies, jeans, and they got their stocking caps on. And you're like, damn, dude, dedication level is high.
I like playing golf, but not that much.
No.
Like, I'm just not like my boss said, like, this Wednesday he's taking work off to go play golf, and I'm just like, because it's gonna be 70, and I'm like, I mean, that's your prerogative, dude. You own the business and everything, but it's like I like playing golf, but not that much. That's fucking nuts, dude.
That's excessive, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not my bag, dude.
Eh.
I was like that with skateboarding, okay? Like when I was like 16, when it was cold, but it was like it had melted enough snow, you could still skate on the concrete. I would go out and skate. But I'm past that, dude. I'm over being the cold if I don't have to be.
Yeah, as you should, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's not fun. So
Fuck, dude.
yeah, these Colts. So you haven't been doing shit, just been locked away.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I've been watching. Oh, what did I watch the other day? Oh, What Women Want, that Mel Gibson movie.
Did that remind you? Did you learn something? Did you find like, oh, finally, I know what women want?
Apparently, sexist men. That's what they want.
Yeah.
According to that movie, sexist men.
You know what? I think that still holds up to this day.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive. Like, if you talk, as long as you're just real, you just gotta be real.
Yeah, you got to be real. Case in point, our president. He was reading something.
Joe Biden?
Yeah. He was
Oh, I
reading.
thought you meant Trump. I thought you meant your president.
Johnny T, run it back. No.
Not my president.
Nah, the
Joe Biden, what'd he say
so
today? What'd he run back?
he was reading what is it, part of the Declaration?
He was watching What Women Want, and he's like, they don't want abortions.
Yeah, he was reading Read Across America. Yeah, it was the Declaration of Independence. He altered it by saying, instead of saying all men are created equal, he said all men and women are created equally. And Republicans lost their fucking mind. It says
Really?
men. They consider this sacred text.
Oh yeah, that is. Well, it is, dude. It was written by a bunch of dead guys, and they definitely didn't want women having equal rights.
They're calling this sacred right, and the whole time I'm like, wait, what?
Right.
So
I'm glad we can start editing old text or whatever we want it to say now. That's pretty sick.
yeah, dude, you just add your own flair to it.
Right. So we can change amendments now.
Uh-huh.
And just put whatever we want in there. That's pretty sick. I like that.
I have the Second Amendment's now the right to flash arms.
I now have the right to shoot my gun in the air without consequence.
When we start track and field, real gun.
Real gun.
That bullet's coming down, and there's actually a death pool entering this. You pick the right individual, you get some money.
And that's why we need everybody's vaccine cards when you come to the track meet, so we know who's in the audience, and you can be part of the death pool.
That's right. Hey, and if you pick the correct person, you get a $25 gift card to Valentino's.
Hell yeah, dude. Damn. So the Republicans lost their goddamn minds.
They're getting all
You
pissed
did
saying it
check.
was sacred text and shit like that. I don't understand why you'd get
Sacred. It's weird that they said sacred text. That's you shouldn't. Isn't that okay? Most Republicans are God-fearing folk, right?
Mhm.
Isn't that sacrilege then to call the Declaration of Independence a fucking sacred text?
Oh, yeah,
That
they call it
sounds
sacred text
sacrilegious.
because she goes, apparently the sacred words of our founding fathers weren't inclusive enough. So he corrected
Right.
them. Yeah, so it's just like, really?
Yeah, they're kind of splitting hairs there.
Yeah, that's an understatement, dude.
You know what? I can't wait for the LGBTQ plus community to come out and just be like, what about non-binary people? Joe Biden's like, well, I don't fucking care. He's just like, you know what? I'm done playing your bullshit games.
Oh, dude, he's of that age. He might. He's like, don't tempt me with saying my mind.
The hell's polyamory? What? You can fuck other people. You can fuck other people out that aren't your wife? Yeah, that's just called being a piece of shit.
That's just.
I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, he's like, that's just called being a man.
It's called being a statesman. JFK was in a polyamorous relationship with Marilyn Monroe. Bill Clinton was in a polyamorous relationship with
Jeffrey Epstein was in a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah. That's like my buddy Jeffrey Epstein said, age is just a number.
Hell yeah, dude.
Joe, you can't be saying you were friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
He might forget.
What's the problem, man?
He won't even say Epstein. Be like, my good old buddy, God rest his soul, Jeffrey.
He's got rest his soul. Oh, dude. That's the funniest thing is just anytime you bring up fucking Epstein, just from now on, you're just like, and new developments in the Jeffrey Epstein trial, God bless his soul. May he rest in peace. R.I.P. to the GOAT.
I mean, he got, actually, holy shit, he is the GOAT, dude.
He's the GOAT of pedophiles.
Yeah.
For sure.
There is going to be a sub-religion. Like, he didn't write about aliens, but god damn it, is he not going to have a religion in about 30 years.
Oh, dude, he got what for a long time there was somebody who was the greatest pedophile of all time before that. Socrates.
Socrates, Jared from Subway.
Jared from Subway had posters on all other pedophiles' walls, and then Jeffrey Epstein came out and they fucking took those posters out.
Oh yeah,
Epstein.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, if you want to do a comparison, I mean, hey, Jared from Subway was like Wilt Chamberlain, and then Michael Jordan comes along and just destroys. Wait,
right.
He's got his own island?
Yeah. He's got 6 islands?
Holy shit, he had Pinocchio's island?
Dude, I wonder if Jared from Subway was on the flight logs. Has anybody looked into that?
Oh,
Jared
dude.
from Subway is a big deal for a little bit.
Dude, it wouldn't surprise me. Along with the guy
he was just like, hey, Jeffrey, you let me come along. I can provide catering. I'll footlong subs for everybody.
Hey, don't worry, you won't have to walk like I did. You guys are all in shape. I'll bring him to the house.
I'll bring him right to the house.
We'll put him under that cool photo of Bill Clinton you got.
Listen, I'll give you a footlong, and you let me give one of these teens a footlong. That's what we'll do.
Yeah. Oh, but you bring in all these masseuses you got here.
Yeah. We have the meats.
Yeah. On the Lolita Express.
It's fucking weird to think about that. There's a greatest of all time in everything. Greatest of all time in serial killers. Greatest of all time of pedophiles. There are dudes that... See, that's what gets me about all the murder mystery podcasts and all that stuff. You're just glorifying these people, and you're basically making them out to be the greatest of all time. It's just... it's a Tom Brady documentary just with a very dark twist.
Yeah. And my favorite on those murder mysteries, and when they're the real GOAT, they're like, he was such a nice guy. I would have never expected. Yeah. What was his body count?
Pillar of the community.
Yeah. What was his body count? He killed 162 people. Would have never saw it. He was just at our cookout last week.
Yeah. He brought the best potato salad I've ever had.
Oh, those steaks were divine. I don't know where he got them, but they're great.
That's what Ed Gein did. Ed Gein would fucking kill people and then bring meat to his neighbors, saying it was deer meat.
Hell yeah,
People.
dude! He fucking Santa Claus of murderers.
Yeah, Ed Gein's the guy basically who almost every modern horror movie is based off of. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is basically loosely based off him. Because you know how like there's furniture made of people's skin and shit in Texas Chainsaw Massacre? That's what he did. He made lampshades out of people's skin and shit.
Okay. I mean, you can't make, because PETA gets all pissed. They actually put up an article like, hey, would you wear a person's skin? And you know what?
Ed Gein was like, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he could have created a fashion industry because, you know what? I bet somebody could make a sick-ass pattern that'd be dope as shit.
Can you donate your body to fashion like it's science?
Yeah, be like, hey, you guys get my muscles, but I want, like, Dolce & Gabbana to make me a fucking blazer.
I want my body to be on the next red carpet.
Hell yeah. What are you wearing? Well, I'm wearing Wade Taylor.
Yeah. I want Kim Kardashian to be wearing me as a dress. My face is just on her fucking crotch.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
But you get all that shit going, dude. I think somebody would definitely rock a human skin. It'd be like a human pelt.
There's there's psychopaths and billionaires enough that would who would do it?
Elon Musk,
Saudi Arabian
Times Person of the
prince.
Year.
Yeah, Times Person of the Year would definitely rock that. Dude, ride me into space, dude. Make me a leather coat that you can wear into space, Elon.
Now I will say this, Elon. Us speaking as 2 times Times Person of the Year from our research. Welcome to the club, buddy.
Welcome to the club, dude. You're actually now like probably a 3-time Times Person of the Year.
Yeah, we didn't account for anything else regarding you, but congratulations on joining the club this time.
Yeah, dude. Well, we're 2-time Persons of the Year. We should get dinner sometime, dude. Talk about how great we are.
You know what, dude? We should get dinner, dude.
No, but I bet you who definitely would pay. I bet you a Saudi Arabian prince, like that oil money. Somebody's got a skin suit in their closet, like a fucking leather jacket made out of human skin over there.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia is going to be like the place that tries to ban electric cars the most, right?
For sure, like they're the last bastion. Like they're gonna actually turn into Mad Max. Well, my blood is oil.
They're like, hey, we're cool with that little half and half piece of shit that everybody.
Listen, we'll take. You can keep your Priuses. You bring this electric car bullshit in my way. There's gonna be fucking problems.
Yeah. But
you know what? You say that, but then I guarantee you, all those Saudi Arabian princes and shit, like the people who got the money over there, all have Teslas. They probably have because it's a baller status symbol.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, they got Teslas.
They got that Model S Plaid.
Dude, they probably already have the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I keep wondering when that's going to come out, man. That thing looks. I like it, but a lot of people hate it.
I love it, dude. I want to live in the future. It looks like a fucking Halo vehicle.
It's a fucking warthog.
Yeah, dude. That's what it looks like. That's why I want one. I want to do that, and I want to get an SMG and start running around town. Dude,
yeah, we got a family member I saw a photo of, speaking of SMG, was out hunting with a fucking M16. I'm like, my man.
That rules, dude. Hell yeah.
He domed a fucking deer. It looked...
Yeah.
Back half's missing. I was like, shit. But yeah, no, you just get a fucking saw mounted to the back on a swivel, so you can just be like, jump in the back. Traffic will clear. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We have the right to flash arms.
Yeah. Turns out I changed the amendment. We can have automatic rifles now.
Exactly. Mine fires bayonets, because fuck you.
You don't. I just put a blunderbuss on the back. You just put whatever you want in there. Just
you have a legit cannon from a pirate ship.
Yeah, I just go to the hardware store and ask if they have any broken glasses from Most Sharp, and I just shove it in there.
So I'm just picturing somebody in the passenger like, what the fuck? Somebody scored a touchdown? No, they just want us to get over.
Yeah. Dude, it'd be great. You can fucking put nails in there, big old fucking carpentry nails, and shoot out people's tires with that cannon when they cut you off or do something dumb.
Oh,
then they
just
can't
mount
move.
fucking nail guns to the side, the bed of your truck, so as you're going by.
Exactly.
You got
dude.
somebody
I'm
on the
all about
back
it.
just sitting down, John Wicking it at the fucking neighboring cars.
Dude, okay. This is a thing I've always thought. Speaking of hitting people in the car with their cars, you know, I've always said it should be legal if someone parks shitty and takes up 2 spots, or parks crooked and is in a spot. You know, I think you should be legally allowed to slash those person's tires so they can't move. If you're in too big of a hurry to remove your car, I should be able to slash your tires.
Depending on the size, I feel like if you got a small vehicle, it should be legal for you to tip it. Like they walk out and it's on its fucking side.
Oh, dude, you just reminded me. I remember in college, we were at Bellevue one year. Like me and the entire baseball team, we got back from like a trip on the bus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And our cars are in the parking lot, and the softball girls were all in the same parking lot too. Dude, I'm not shitting you. All of us baseball guys picked up and pushed the softball players' cars. It like just as a whole team, 40 dudes moving cars, and we made them into a square so they couldn't get out.
Nice.
Dude, to this day, I was like, when somebody suggested that, I was like, there's no way we can do that. And then you get 40 dudes.
Yeah, you get 40
moving a
dudes,
car.
and you're like, that's how you play hardball.
Dude, I couldn't fucking believe we did it, but I was like, God damn, dude, we just moved everybody's car. We probably fucked up so many tires by like just having them drag.
Mm-hmm. There's just a bunch of bald spots.
Oh, dude, so bad. It's so funny though. I completely forgot about that.
More bald spots on those tires than midlife crisis men.
Yeah, exactly. Like under your hat right now.
Oh, that's not that's not a spot, dude. That's just gone.
It's gone.
I shaved that shit. Gone.
Yeah. So
I got
yeah,
my
but
Joe
I want
Rogan
that
going
new
on.
Tesla. Oh,
Minus
yeah, I want that.
50 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, minus 50 pounds of muscle and the millions of dollars.
Well, that's a given.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I want that Tesla truck.
Yeah, I want $50 million too.
I do too. There was a dude who won. I know somebody who won 10 G's last night on on Saturday on the big MMA fights.
Man, that's always so risky though to take a flyer and bet that shit.
Yeah, I know, dude. It was 1,000. It was like minus 1,000 for Amanda Nunes to lose that fight against Pena.
Okay.
She ended up beating Amanda Nunes. She hasn't lost a fight in like 11. She hasn't lost a fight in like 11 matches.
So how much did she bet?
He bet I think like $1,000. So and they turned it into 10 grand.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm never gonna throw $1,000 at something like that.
I couldn't do that either. Like I could probably throw 100.
At
which
most.
Then you'd win 1,000.
I just don't have that kind of
Even
extra
then,
cash.
to me, it's like that's crazy. Like to anybody who, I just like I have a hard time betting on sports in general. There's just too much risk in it.
No, I'm always
Like,
sub
I'm not
$100.
in control at all.
Yeah, if I
That's
do
what
bet,
bothers me.
it's sub 100 always.
Yeah. Do you have one of those betting apps now?
DraftKings.
Do you? Interesting. Yeah,
I've
I
used
just
it
can't get
twice.
into it. Yeah, I'll never do it. I don't understand sports betting. That's the other thing. Like, I don't understand lines. Like, when we were in Vegas and me and you were looking at them, I was like, this is so complicated. I can't fucking do it.
Yeah, why don't you just tell me the fucking score you think it's going to be and be like,
Yeah.
hey, and if it's in between here, it's push it, like, instead of going like, minus 1,000, I'm like, well, there's no way they score 1,000 points.
There's no way they can go 1,000. Nobody's ever done that in NFL history.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a fool's bet.
Yeah. Well, morons, what are you doing? And yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's not my thing. That's for sure. But the fights are awesome. I love watching the UFC fights. Every time I watch one, I see some crazy shit happen. Like that Amanda Nunes fight. The women fights are the best because those bitches fucking hit hard.
Yeah.
And they just go at each other.
Those, what were they? I mean, I haven't seen Holly Holm fight in a while, but when she was fighting Ronda Rousey and kept just destroying her, you're like,
Dude.
holy shit.
I thought the Amanda Nunes fight wouldn't make it out of the first round. I thought it was only going to last like 2 minutes. And then she goes, like, the chick, Pena lasts the whole round. And I was like, damn. And then they both went out in the second round, dude. and they just stood in the middle of the ring and fucking started throwing bangers at each other.
Hell
just
yeah.
trading punches like for 2 minutes, just both eating shots, and it was just like, holy fuck.
Was anybody
One
like?
of these,
Was anybody going? That all you got? That all you got?
no, dude, they were just standing there and just bop. And then one get tagged, and then dude, they were just it was nuts. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in an MMA fight. And then it wasn't even a knockout. What Amanda Nunes got so tired, like she backed her up into the cage, and then like she got a hold of her and
just
Pena
kneed her?
fucking kneed her, and then fucking suplexed her
Oh
to the
shit.
ground, and then fucking got a rear naked choke on her. And Amanda Nunes is a fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt,
Yeah.
so she rear naked choked her. It was nuts.
Man.
Dude.
You saying that knee, I'm just like, God, man. Well, hopefully no one ever goes and fight before they find out they're pregnant.
No shit, dude. Like they need,
fuck.
dude. I saw some dirty fucking knees the other day, like when I was watching it. Like the fact one dude had one guy, like had a dude up against the thing, and he's got like the back of his head, and he's like like the other guy's trying to punch him,
yeah.
and he's just jumping and
hitting-
throwing knees into his ribs. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus, that is fucking nuts.
It was like that. What was that fight a couple years ago where we were watching and the guy comes in and just gets kicked in the shin and it gave. It just broke.
I saw one of those earlier this year, and it was the same guy. So that happened to
He's a big name fighter.
Yeah, Anderson Silva.
Okay.
And Anderson Silva, and the guy who broke his leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how he won the fight. Me and my buddy Brett were watching that guy fight earlier this year, and we were just like, and we were talking about that fight in particular where he broke Anderson Silva. He was like, man, remember when that happened? That was wild. And then that guy did the same thing. Like he broke his fucking femur.
Fuck yeah. He's like, let's run it back. Bah!
Yeah. Some dude kicked him and just shat. Dude, it was nuts. Like, I mean, within 5 seconds of me and Brett talking about it, it was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, and it was the same guy. So, like, he was part of that. So it happened to him after he made it happen to somebody else. Crazy.
I never understand why I watch that, and that makes my stomach turn more than watching somebody get shot.
I know, right? I've seen some
wild shit, but for whatever reason, watching somebody break a bone that's very vital, and you're like,
yeah.
Oh.
It's like that. Remember that guy from Louisville when he fucking, during the NCAA tournament, when he came down and broke his fucking, and the bone was outside of his leg?
Uh-huh.
I think it's off-putting because you're seeing something that you never are supposed to see. Like, you're never, ever supposed to see a bone outside of a body.
You're not. I mean, that's tragic, but when they cut to the other side of the floor, when everybody turns around at the same time to see it and goes, oh, that was hilarious.
Dude, that's my favorite because it happened in front of his bench,
Mm-hmm.
and those guys ran like they saw a magic trick. They're just like, oh, shit.
I mean,
fucking bail.
God. Like,
it was bad, and I would have done the same. The best thing I saw from that Louisville guy breaking his leg was there was a meme the next day. This is how you know the internet's savage as fuck. The next day there was a meme, and it showed him his leg broken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, and then it showed zoomed in, and it was Rafiki holding Simba off of his boat.
Holy shit.
Dude, I laughed so hard. I was like, that's so fucked up, but so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I was like, God bless the internet, dude. Oh, it's so fucking hilarious.
That's good.
I hope that guy found that as funny as I did. Then I don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, you got me.
I think he still ended up going to the NBA for a little bit, so
I think
he got paid.
He did. Yeah, he got some money. Hopefully he invested wisely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, dude. And the last thing before we get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was a employee that got tipped $4,400.
Cool.
Good on the patron for tipping. The owner let this person go after they got $4,400.
Let him go?
Yep.
Why?
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
That must be a really good employee if they did that.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Is it because he wouldn't share tips?
I think it's so, dude.
I
So,
wouldn't. Okay, if you got a tip that big, you definitely don't do share tips that night, right?
Yeah.
Fuck all your coworkers. Fuck them. You earned that.
Yeah, the shift manager's like, you have to give that money to us, and you only get 20%. So I would have been like, go fuck yourself. Here's all this money, and I'm leaving.
Yeah, and yeah, I was like, I'm taking all my money and I quit.
Yeah.
I'm good. I know they fired that person, but like, you definitely don't want that job if that's how that place operates. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what? You should just all the other employees there you should use him as an example. Be like, be more like, or was it she? I don't know. He, she. What does it say?
I'm looking here. He,
yeah. Like, he's a model waiter, obviously. Fucking, you should be goddamn telling everybody start acting like him if he's getting that kind of tips. Probably left a good review.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude. What's the restaurant? Is it a chain restaurant?
Oven and Tap.
Applebee's.
Oh, that'd be great. Applebee's.
Somebody would tip somebody for $4,000 at a fucking Applebee's.
Well, why'd you get tipped $4,000? Dude, you wouldn't believe this. This waiter gave me a Bloomin' Onion. That's not too big. We're at fucking Applebee's. Damn.
Yeah. I don't even know how I got it, dude. He literally went over to Outback somehow. He started trading.
Yeah.
And guess what? The Bloomin' Onion was still half-price apps.
Yeah. He comes over. He's like, "How'd you get this?" Well, I took over our microwavable burgers over to them, and they gave us a Bloomin' Onion.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, dude. You imagine that's actually like. That's happened for, like, white trash people winning the lottery. Like, they went to Applebee's after they won the lottery and tipped the waiter really good afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
That's a story that's for sure happened.
Yeah, and then, of course, this place is like, well, I mean, we don't talk about terminations. And, like, they're refusing to.
I don't want to talk about how I'm a piece of shit on national news,
we don't want to talk.
And,
we saw the shift manager down at the local discotheque throwing ones all over the place. What was that about? That was his 80% cut. No big deal.
Just blowing it all up his nose.
Oh, dude. Oh. Yeah. I would be so pissed, though. You get $4,400, and the shift manager's like, dude, I have a drug problem, and I owe people money. I need 80%.
Yeah. That's probably what happened. Like... Okay, the restaurant industry, 90% of the people there are just spending all their money on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
That is just the fact of the matter. They make just enough to pay rent and do drugs. And then they're like, how come my life sucks?
Why am I still working as a greeter at fucking Applebee's?
How am I still a hostess?
Like, man, it's so weird. Every time I look at this, I'm 30 years older than our newest employee. Fuck.
Man, I thought I'd be manager by now.
That's fucking Louis Anderson off of Coming to America.
Yeah. And that's when the big bucks come in.
When you start ripping off the waiters.
You know who won't rip you off of money, especially if you get tipped really well, Nathan?
Puntygame.com, buddy.
Woo!
Check that shit out. Monday through Friday, we got you. Hot content for your ear holes. Check all that out. We got video, audio, you name it, right there. If you just want an audio format on your local YouTube station, go check out Comic Wade Taylor. You can get all the video formats. You can get his special wild horses, all that right there. So go ahead, jump on over, like and subscribe to that shit. But it is that time of year. Hey, you could get I owe you a cool piece of gear.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, go to the Punting Game shop, guys, where you can get yourself a cool piece of merch. And you represent the podcast, represent all the other shows on the network. So get yourself something cool, and don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF. That gets you free shipping at checkout. Also, check out my boy Chris Jones. He's a terrible rapper.
That's right. Yeah. Check out Chris Jones and women.
Chris Jones.
We're out. Peace.
Yeah. That $4,400 is going right towards Chris Jones.
Who is him?